This is Gavaroc Fevinooooooooooooooor! Welcome you to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. And we made it! By attacking with your keyblade several times, which boosts you forward, you can reach the chest containing the mithril. Which is for synthesis, which is later on. Now, this is Gavaroc Fevinooooooooooooor! Continuing to play the game. And now, this is Gavaroc Fevinooooooooooor! We do a lot of jumping down holes in this game. Whee! Ooh, Tarzan just got smacked. Did you see that? Whee! Every single bloody time that happens. It is so annoying. You have no idea. Right. Well, that destroyed my vocal cords. Let's go into the tent.
How could you do such a thing?
Now, Miss Porter, as I told you, I was not aiming at the gorilla.
You are not to go near the gorillas again.
Oh, because of one mishap. Come now. Huh? What am I doing with these imbeciles? Blasted gorillas! I'll hunt down every last one of them! I'll track them down somehow. I'll stake my life on it.
Uh-oh. Interesting thing to note. Remember those villains that were gathered around in the scene after we beat the guard armor in Traverse Town? Remember they were talking about us? They were looking at us? Clayton's probably the only villain in this game, the only world villain, that isn't a member of that group. Wonderland didn't have a villain, it just had the Heartless. But most of the other worlds, they do have their own specific villain from that group, except for one of them, which is again a Heartless. But this one's the only one with a specific villain who isn't part of their group since as well. Clayton is not diabolically rule the world evil like the rest of them are. He's just more me wanty kill gorillas evil. Now because I got both of the Trinities here, I'm gonna swap Goofy out for Tarzan just so that you can see a bit more of how he fights. And because the reason why I switched Goofy out, not Donald, is because Tarzan is a fighter, so is Goofy. I just want a party full of fighters. Donald's the more magely character. And Heartless. Lovely. These are Power Wilds. They're, the first area-specific Heartless. That, well, you could technically say that the large body is a Wonderland Heartless, but the large body shows up in a few other places as well, like Traverse Town when you go back to it and that, so... As does the red Nocturne. And the Shadows and the Soldiers appear pretty much everywhere. But the Power Wilds, and the other things that you're going to see shortly, are the first area-specific Heartless that you mainly get in Deep Jungle. They're not that bad, but if you're in a huge group of them, which most of the time you are, they can start to hurt a little bit. Because they do that jumping at you with their claws out, and if you're focusing on one and another one comes up from behind you, you is dead! like that, for example, only he was right in front of me. Now what you have to do here, next part of the level, is to go around throughout the entire place and find gorillas in trouble. Beat the Heartless in the area, save them. There's about 4 or 5. And once you've done that, you can continue on with the plot. So we're going to be doing a bit of a Heartless hunt. Technically a heartful hunt, because what we're hunting for are the gorillas, which we're trying to save, and they have hearts, but they won't if we don't save them quickly, because the Heartless take them. And I'm guessing these Power Wilds are the gorillas that weren't so lucky. And stop hurting me! You're the enemy! It's your job to die! There's another reason why I'm coming here before the next world, and it's because of a very special magic spell we learn at the end of this place. Useful bloody spell, most useful in the game. Let me give you a hint. It's called Cure. Should be chest here. There it is. Get back up there, Sora! You're supposed to grab the chest. You're a looter. Remember, this is a role-playing game. If you see chests, you loot. Mega portion. Enemy's little shard. This is the last audio commentary I'll be recording for today. There are 3 more videos, I believe, to come from this particular Kingdom Hearts recording session. But for right now, as I'm recording, I'm not going to be making any more. Though, in terms of uploading, there should probably be 3 coming right after this video, so bloody time. And if I'm drifting in and out of being audible, it's because I've been rocking back and forth on my legs and I haven't realised it up until this point. So, if I've been unable to be heard from half of this video, I apologize. Holy crap, I'm dying! Guys. But I'm not redoing it unless Audacity crashes, which I'm not going to jinx myself on. Yeah, tacky. Unfortunately, we can't save the gorilla from this place again because we've already done it. Oh, shadows, wonderful. And what the hell is that thing? Looks like I don't know. It reminds me of those doll bosses from Final Fantasy IV. What are they called? Calcabrina or whatever. It's like a girl monkey. It runs a lot and has about as much health as my toe. And was that my money? Was that my money? She just... Oh, she didn't. Wow, she drops a crap load. This must be the snobby monkeys then. Come on, Shadow, you're the last one left. Just show yourself so that we may murder you. It's not like you had much of a chance after all. You're heartless, for Christ's sake. Back to the camp. Which... Oh! Hello! White mushrooms! You want... Crap. Too late. White mushrooms. Friendly enemies. This is how it works. You attack them, they get annoyed, and they vanish. You cast the wrong spell on them, you get annoyed and they vanish. They're pretty much mimes. And get out of the way, Tarzan. I'm trying to see what the bastard's doing. Get out of the way! Get out of the way, you big... disgusting man. Basically, they mimic or mime what spell they want. When you can't see them because of bloody Tarzan, but when they're lying back fanning themselves, you cast Blizzard. When they're on the ground and they look like they're dying, you cast Cure, which we don't have. When they're leaning forward and shivering, you cast Fire. And when there's a light on top of their head, don't ask me how the hell this works, but they want Thunder. Now, if you do the 3 of the same, once you cast 3 spells that they want, they give you something and vanish. If you cast 3 of the same spell in a row, then that's, I think, increases your chance of getting a better item than if you do 3 completely different ones, or 2 and then 1 different. So, I'm going to try and get him 3 fires. Can take a bit of patience, and you have to be very careful not to give him the wrong one at the wrong time, or to be too late or too early, because if that happens, then they vanish and you lose your chance. So be very, very careful. You're hunting mushroom. And this fire arts and blizzard arts, they're sort of like, I don't think they have a use. I think they're like collector's items, in that you get one for each magic spell by casting 3 of the same spell on a white mushroom. But all it says, its value is unknown. It signifies that a white mushroom considers you a master of that particular spell, which is nice. And I'm running low on video time, so after I save my state game here, I shall have to say to you all, fare thee well.